Document everything when you are trying to make contact with the child that you have, and you are not the primary custodian. You're not the primary parent that that child lives with, and you feel that, or you know that the other party is significantly hindering all of your efforts to do so. It's extremely important to be calm and to maintain your composure, no matter how frustrating it may be. You want to talk to your son, you want to talk to your daughter, you want to ask how their day went, what they're doing in school, how they played with their friends the other day, or what friends they even played with. Sometimes the other party can use that child as a weapon to affect you emotionally. And it's a very powerful and successful weapon. And that's why I stress you have to keep calm and you have to document everything rather than getting upset, getting frustrated, texting them crazy messages, calling them crazy amounts of times, which they can actually file themselves for harassment if you do that. Just document it. Take a screenshot of the phone call. Make sure you notate the time and the day. Uh, if you have, if the kid has its own phone, which is probably the best bet, make sure that you pay for that phone bill. Make sure that you've bought that phone and document every time that you've called that number and that call wasn't successful, or every time that you've tried to communicate with the other party. If the other party has an email address, keep a file of all the emails. And if this happens more than a week, if you've made phone calls for 2 or 3 days out of a week and it happens for more than a week, make sure that you go down to the courthouse and that you file, you know, for a modification of the order, to, or a contempt of the order. If the order states that you are to have contact with that child several days out of the week and that contact is being thwarted by the other party, then you file for contempt. And you ask the court for some sort of relief in terms of sanctions on that other party for not allowing you contact with your child. And if this happens more often than not, depending on the court, they may actually revert custody to you, because one of the main things that court is concerned with is the well-balanced well-being of the child, to have equal access to both parties if both parties choose to be active in that child's life. And if the court feels that, and there is evidence to support that, that other party is making no sorts of effort to follow the court's order, then the court has no other recourse but to order that other party to do so, or to sanction that other party up unto changing the custodial order. If the court feels that you will not hinder that child's access to the other party, the ultimate decision the court might make would be to revert custody, or to reverse, I should say, reverse custody. So make sure that you document everything. If you're not having contact with your child, and if it is prolonged for more than a week or 2 weeks, which is half a month, then make sure that you take the due diligence of filing a contempt, or filing a modification of an order to include that you're able to talk to that child.